Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. If you didn't check out the filler episode that was the last one, I beat Svarog, finally. And, if you have watched the last episode, I recommend that you go watch that last fight again and, go in watching it with this new knowledge. I didn't realize it. I really had to pee. I did the entire fight, ended the recording, and then realized that I really had to go. I didn't realize how bad I needed to go until I got to it. I was like, huh, that kind of changes how I fought entirely.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck, then.
The final fight.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
I love how they've given him a spotlight.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
I know someone who can.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Joshua seemed upset.
I mean, can you really blame him after everything that we've been through? A little upset is giving him the benefit. I want to speak with Hippocrates first and clear some air.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost.
Oh, I can ask about Joshua? Weird.
If I may observe,
Your brother is possessed of a rare gift, and I do not mean the flame of the phoenix. Words, Clive. His findings on Ultima and the Circle of Malleus are worthy of the great Moss himself. Really? Cool. Should he choose to devote himself to this path, I hazard he could one day become quite the historian. But not before you and he finish your own story.
history can wait.
I don't know why I was waiting for that, after all. For that is what it does. I don't know why it's dawning on me now. The note of the address of the girl that Dion gave to his boyfriend, was his name ever said? Is he literally just boyfriend? He had a name, right? I don't remember it. Was it not about his caretakers here for him to escape to? And it was actually just the girl that took care of him when he fell down getting to Sambrek? Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. View the 1,000 Tomes. Let's update us.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Nor have you. Nice. Recorder of the Realm.
This, I believe you will find most interesting.
Whoa. Lots of updates. Why did Barnabas's mother get updated? Of all things. Interesting.
You wish to study the tomes?
Is the bestiary finally complete? Think so. So what was like the last thing to get added? Interdimensional Ultima. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Cuz I never even read that name for that one. I was just so focused on trying to survive this stupid onslaught of attacks. Was there any creatures that I just never faced over here as well? Behemoths, yeah, that too. Yeah. Everything else I think I've come across naturally. Chimeras, those were not easy to find.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Yeah, I think so. I'm actually pretty close. So I think level 8 is the max to Hippocrates' ranks as well. Because I feel there's only like 5% in the first 3 each. Hey, Joshua. Can we talk? Oh! My dog moved. I didn't mean to do that. How do I get out of this? I did not think that would hit the bottom of my desk when he did that.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us?
Right.
A withered, godless place where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
Right.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god.
I didn't know if you could
Would
still
not have
fly.
You succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
I've seen, yes.
It is.
But how much?
Their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Take as much time as you need, brother. Something tells me Ultima will wait.
I mean, that's what Ultima has been doing this entire time, is waiting for Muthos to become whole, so... What's just a little bit more, of course.
Say your farewells, and let us be gone.
Where exactly did Jill go? Is she in my quarters? No. Where? Oh, no, she is. She's just in that overlook. Okay. Hi, Jill.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time.
What do you mean?
I haven't forgotten anything.
What do you mean? There are more side missions. What the what? Oh my god. I was just thinking. Oh my god. I was just thinking to myself, wow, there's a lot of empty spaces in my chambers here. Like, maybe they're all done after the campaign ends. Brother! Are you kidding me? Oh boy. In a mood. Alright. Hi, Karen. In case you haven't noticed, your poor hound spends all his time of late on the rear deck whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right, and my gut tells me it's not to do with his supply of antelope bones. So he's getting even stronger. Or, well, maybe it's not the fact that he wants some more food. Maybe, like, the power inside of him needs to be unleashed or something? Yes, I will definitely heed that.
What is it this time, Torgal?
More than words. If Torgal starts talking, I'm losing my shit. In search of a lost tome. This time it's from Vivian. Okay. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause. There exist ancient texts deemed to so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime. Whoa, then why are we doing it? And it was a chance encounter with one such tome from a distance that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I am willing to offer compensation for services rendered. Yeah, sure, I'll help. It's getting a book.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Nope. It will not be. The ancient scripture. It tells of a story. Oh, God. What have I gotten myself into, Oscar? I don't even want to know. Oh my god. That's where I'll be headed to next. Oh, my word. Well, at least there aren't any side missions over there. Good god. Actually, hold on. Let me think. Or let me see. Nothing new at the beast board, huh? Okay. I'll have to talk to Vivian. And Torgal's all the way over there. For now, I'll just start up 3 side missions, I guess. Or I'll hear the start of all of them. Because then if I go outward, I don't have to go back. Hey, Byron. Ask about Origin. Why would you know anything about it? You're set on this plan of yours, then? I am. What is this? Why is this so... Why is this gross? You never were one to shy away from a fight. Some might say it runs in the family. Your father would be proud.
Thank you, Uncle.
I know he'll be with us up there.
As for down here,
You may take comfort in the knowledge that the realm will be in my capable hands until your return. Ha 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 ha! Indeed. Why does this feel gross? Why does this not feel like any of the others? Three's Company.
Clive, my boy. Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
Eugen?
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help.
Oh.
On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally.
Okay.
Paul has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
No, but I mean, I feel like it's necessary. Yeah, agree to meet with the field marshal. Yeah, if that is your wish.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the field marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
All right. Three's Company. Okay. Couple side... Joshua! What would you need my help with? I'm not opposed, but...
Clive.
I'm so confused. Ask about Origin.
This is it then, brother.
Our last dance with Ultima awaits. Only the Founder knows what awaits us up there.
Indeed.
But whatever we find, we shall overcome it. We will not do to disappoint our friends. They all believe in you, Clive. They would only follow you to the ends of the earth if they could.
You're wrong.
My friends don't follow me. They spur me on. I couldn't have made it this far without them. What? Have they been talking this whole time? Or is this just finally doing a mouth animation? No, without you, Joshua. You gave me your blessing and made me your shield. Without you, I don't know how I would have even survived. Even when we were apart, you were always with me. Yeah, no, they didn't talk. And I trust you'll be with me. You'll be with me now until the end.
Of course.
Whenever that may be. So, what ails you when there's a will? Where there's a will.
Sure what's wrong. And don't say nothing. It's not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it. His
Interesting.
will. How and where?
Yeah.
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle.
Oh.
After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father. I'm surprised anything survived down there. Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Yes. Of course, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to go to Tabor.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do. Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
I don't know how much of a will has been, like, produced for someone that didn't seem like they were ready to die at a moment's notice. They was just going on a slight journey and then happened to die. Hey, Dion, you got multiple things. Can we talk about Origin? I wasn't really going to do this. I just saw multiple things and I was like, oh yeah, sure.
I await your word.
Oh. Okay, that time it was me.
Courage, Ifrit.
Sorry.
My decision is made.
I shall carry you and your brother to Origin, that the Lesage... Is that how it's pronounced? Lesage name might live on in honor, not in infamy. Even if I should not. Your Highness? You're not...
You said it yourself.
This is a journey from which I may not return. And yet, I am resolved to go. Ultima took much from me, and he means to strip us all of what little we have left.
He must be stopped.
Whatever the cost.
He must.
Thank you, Your Highness. You're as over-hasty as your brother. Save your thanks for when this is over.
The time is nigh, Ifrit.
Indeed. Oh, hello. You're on the same level as me. Who are you? Oh, it's Doris. Okay. Couldn't tell from a distance.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master.
Oh, no.
Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter.
Ugh.
And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
Mm-hmm.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Escort Doris to Balmung Dark. Yeah. Or not Balmung. Balmung? Whatever. Then we go together.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception. But we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Nobody's tool. Cool. I wonder how many of us are joining on that Enterprise journey. Who are you? Nazaire? The curse breaker.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the curse breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy.
Right.
Which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
Right.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Why not Gav?
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Sure, yeah. But my time is yours.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Okay. Trial and error. That doesn't sound good.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Let's see. So long as I've made my rounds, I'll talk to Vivian first and then go on through there and finish off with Torgal. Hi, Vivian.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Alright, then I must speak with Hippocrates. Guess I'm making more of my rounds. How is that point up? Have I ever gone up? I actually have no idea. Oh, the kids.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
Jocelyn? Why are you spreading rumors?
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledore. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
That's just her.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
Isn't it
In the clouds.
Okay.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonear.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions.
I mean, she drove it into a wall.
Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
I'm a little worried about Mid myself. And that's coming from the game. Find out what is troubling Mid. Yes, aiming high.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
I mean, her thing is like she's probably trying to think of a way to get this ship flying. And I gotta say, like, flying ships, pirate ships, like, I know it's not everyone's favorite movie, and there are some significant parts that suck in that movie, but Treasure Planet, so good.
I will not let them be forgotten.
Herman. Who's being forgotten?
Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory.
Oh, he...
I was held captive there.
He really tried with Badbach.
It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
Let Herman go to Ash. No, I'll go instead. Like that. I would rather travel with him. Litany of errors.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Right.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
Okay.
Right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
I'll try my best to find it then. An orphanage just randomly in Ash. Okay. Now, where's Mid?
Has Mididol mentioned a new project yet? Not exactly. She seems
Right. Mid, what's up? Are you trying to figure out how to put wings on this thing?
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the tub and crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
Okay.
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill.
Oh my god.
I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
So much going on. This entire episode isn't even dedicated to, like, solving all of these side quests. It's just starting them. And I'm listening to someone over there. I just came from over there. Oh, well. What's the matter, Torgal? Why are you sad? Is he just staring off into the distance? What's wrong, baby?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
I just thought...
You said that's why.
Oh.
On the day he brought him home.
Huh.
That long ago.
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Whack that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
That's gonna be added to my... Oh? You want it?
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
I love how the animation is so stiff.
Want me to go with you somewhere?
Oh, does he want to visit Sid's grave?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Am I just following him around here? Follow Torgal, yes. Okay.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen our shelves haven't gone bare.
Yes, but how long will it last?
Okay, so long as I'm over here. Give me a sec, Torgal. I'm sorry. I just gotta talk to Hippocrates. Then he'll send me away.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Hippocrates, there's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Did Vivian even tell me the name?
Indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Yes.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known.
Good.
Or so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
Wait,
How is
hold
it
on.
that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Well, I'm gonna head over to the Garnick Library then. Okay, Torgal. Where are you taking me? He's probably gonna take me down to, like, the shipyard and we're gonna set sail or something. I hope he doesn't, like, escort me into the mission or something.
Alright, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery?
The rookery?
I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Oh, the wagging tail. Alright. Make for the mooring outside Port Solda. Going even further. Okay. It's you I'm going to question. Ronan. Yo, can we talk?
Alright, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near old Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
I know that the thing is called an adamantus, like a tortoise, so... But I really like the way that I say it, adamantoise. That... Well, okay, maybe the smaller ones are adamantuses, and the big one in 15, the one that is like a skyscraper tall, that thing's an adamantoise. Let's see. Well... There's only a few missions over here in Rosaria. Why don't I solve the one for Porta Solda for my loyal hound? Is that new or is that... That's started, right? Yeah, no, the circle pointed ones are ones I haven't started yet. The diamond ones I have. Okay. Oh. And I've never actually noticed that. The ones that I've started are on the right. Huh. Wow. I'm kind of dumb. Okay. I'm not immediately going to jump into that then. I'm going to try and attempt all of them in the next episode. Holy crap, this thing is getting long. Thank you for checking out this episode. At some point, I have to apologize for doing all this other stuff right alongside it. But you forgive me. If you've sat around and watched all of this, then you're in it for the long haul, and you know what you're getting into, and you enjoy all this stuff just as much as I do. Yeah. So, thank you. And in the meantime, I'll leave you with one final message as a final goodbye. In that being, have a nice day.